Tanya Williams sat in the cold courtroom, her fingers trembling as she held the divorce papers that would end 10 years of marriage. Across from her sat her husband, David, with his new mistress, a young woman named Lisa, smirking confidently as if victory was already hers. Tanya had once believed in love, in loyalty, in the vows they made before God, but all of that shattered when she discovered David's affair. Yet, despite her heartbreak, she carried herself with quiet dignity, her head held high, her expression calm. The judge, an older man with years of wisdom etched into his face, watched the couple before him with a sharp eye. Sensing that this was no ordinary case, David leaned back in his chair, arm casually draped around Lisa. "Let's get this over with," he said coldly. "Tanya, sign it and move on. Lisa and I are starting a new life." Tanya's lips trembled, but she didn't reply. Instead, she simply passed the documents to the judge, who raised an eyebrow. "Before we finalize," the judge said, "I need to review the financial declarations." He began reading, his eyes narrowing as he noticed something strange. Tanya, being a quiet and humble woman, had not mentioned much about her work during the marriage. David had always assumed she was just an average administrative worker at a local company. What he didn't know was that after years of supporting him, Tanya had inherited her late father's company, a multi-million-dollar logistics firm that she had been quietly running. The judge cleared his throat and looked at David. "Mr. Williams, are you aware that your wife owns Williams Freight International?" The color drained from David's face. "What?" he stammered. Lisa blinked in confusion. Tanya finally spoke, her voice steady and calm. "Yes, Your Honor. I didn't see a reason to discuss it. I just wanted peace." The judge nodded approvingly. "In that case, as per the law, you'll be relinquishing all claims to her business, assets, and properties." David shot up in his seat. "That's not fair. I helped her, you helped yourself." The judge interrupted firmly. Lisa's smirk vanished, and she slowly moved her arm away from David. Tanya gathered her things and stood. "You wanted freedom, David. Now you have it." As she walked out, whispers filled the courtroom. The mistress stared after her, realizing the man beside her had just lost everything for greed and lust. David slumped in his chair, face pale with regret. Outside, Tanya took a deep breath of the crisp morning air, her heart lighter than it had been in years. She smiled softly to herself. Justice, at last, had spoken and dignity had won.